as you can see there. That
So
was
it
the
has nothing to
Italian.
do with the ice.
Unfortunately, I don't think it did have anything to do with the ice, just maybe, you know, trying those harder levels to get the higher number of points to come ahead of the other competitors, and are seeing some terrible falls.
Now, Tanis Belvin and Ben Agosto are in second place. Is that a surprise to you?
They finished a surprising 6th in the compulsory dance, but not by very much. And then they pulled ahead in the OD, and they were just fabulous last night. They skated flawlessly, they had no deductions, and they hit all of their elements very well. So, no, it's not a surprise, and they finished 2nd in the world last year, so hopefully they'll stay up there in the medal contention for tonight.
What do you think of the chances that they could take the gold?
Well, I think that if it's all going to come down to who skates well tonight. The Russians are fabulous, but so are Tanis and Ben, and of course we're all hoping for that.
What shall we look for tonight as we're watching?
I would think that whoever skates a clean program, whoever does the character of the music the best, and embellishes their program and their choreography is going to come out ahead.
So a fall really does take a lot of points away from the
In the new
dancers.
system, it certainly does, yes.
I see.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about ice dancing and this new system. What is it, and how does it compare to, say, pairs or even just figure skating?
Sure. Ice dancing, you cannot lose contact with your partner, except on the midline sequence. It's more about embellishing the program and character play. You're seeing a tape now of 2 local skaters from Laurel, and they're doing a Carmen number, not that you can tell because they're in their practice outfits. But unlike pairs, there are no side-by-side jumps, but there are lifts. They do pair spins, but not solo spins, and no solo jumps.
What about those costumes? There were some pretty wild costumes last night.
There were certainly some wild costumes.
How do they choose them, and whose idea is it? I mean, I saw one lady here, sort of a feather poop. I think she was the Israeli dancer. I mean, the Americans were interesting. All of the costumes were different.
Well, last night, all of the skaters were skating to a Latin combo, so they were trying to portray Latin outfits. I think some of them attained that, and some of them didn't. But they were all very interesting to watch.
They don't get to choose their own music?
They choose their own music, but it has to be in a Latin rhythm. That was last night's. But tonight, anything goes. It just has to have a beat.
I see. And will they all be skating to a typical, one type of music tonight?
No.
Oh, okay.
Completely
just whatever they
open.
want.
Yes, the free dance is what they call it. So.
Well, it's very interesting. Quickly show me your skates. You tell me
Sure.
they're very different from a regular skate.
This is a dance skate. It's different than a freestyle skate because the blades are typically a little bit shorter, and the toe pick isn't quite as big, as you can see. So we don't need the toe pick for jumping. And there's a thinner blade here, which helps us change edge a little bit more quickly.
And the twizzle has to be done on a flat blade, I heard them say last night.
It does, yes. And if you get too far in your toe or too far in your heel, you do not rotate very quickly.
Well, that gives us something to watch for tonight.
Yes.
It's such a pleasure to have you coming to talk to us about it. We're learning a lot about ice dancing. I think a lot of us didn't know much before.
Well, thank you for having me.
Again, we look forward to seeing you again sometime. Joe?